Welcome to Zurich Airport. Today we are on the north side of the runway 28 at the Business Aviation Center, and we are very excited because today we are flying the brand new PC-12 NGX. Hey Alex.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you. Hi.
How is your day so far?
Very good, very good.
So where you come from?
I just came from Gstaad.
Okay, and what's the plan for us today?
Yeah, today we go flying and fly to Geneva together.
Perfect.
Great.
Tell us a little bit more about the PC-12 NGX.
The NGX is the newest PC-12 for Pilatus delivered. It's a big change. They changed the engine performance with the FADEC system.
Yep.
So it makes life easier for the pilot to manage the airplane. They put in bigger windows and also a better lighting system. The feeling for the passengers in the cabin is much more comfortable than it was before. Yeah.
Especially like the livery. So nice, the colors.
Thank you.
Also the logo, Haute Aviation.
Thank you.
Why you decided for the name Haute Aviation? Where is it coming from?
Haute Aviation is coming from my wife.
Yeah?
She had the idea, haute, you don't get something higher than haute.
Haute couture.
Haute couture, haute cuisine.
Yeah.
It's the highest you can have. And
So-
that's on the end our standard we want to have. We
Okay.
want to be the highest, we want to be the best in the market. And until now I think we could achieve that.
I heard a lot about the suspension.
Yeah.
That it's very easy to make a smooth landing, right?
To land the PC-12 not smooth, it's difficult.
Okay.
It's a very forgiving airplane.
Yeah.
And also flying wise, it's very forgiving and nice flying airplane, like a big Cessna 172.
Okay. So especially for your home base, this is a big advantage.
A very big advantage because we have a very low approach speed.
Yeah.
And that's quite important for us
Yeah.
in the commercial operation when
Yeah.
the runway is wet to hold our minimums what we need to have, performance minimum of the runway.
Yeah. So your home base is Gstaad.
That's our home base, yes.
Maybe we have to visit you as well there
Yeah,
to give
please.
some impressions what it means to land with such a big aircraft in Gstaad, which is in the middle of the mountain. A big advantage as well is the cargo door.
Yeah,
Maybe we should have a look
Let's
to
go
the
and
cargo
look
door.
and have a look on the cargo door. We can remove the seats.
Yeah.
And when we remove the seats, you can put everything in. So we can move this cargo net to here, so that will give us all the space we need. Or we can remove this two seats, and then we even have more space.
And what other planes you have?
Yeah, also the Global Express. We fly also the Global Express. And
You fly as well?
Yes, I fly it as well. We fly it out of St. Stephan.
Yeah.
That's a little military airport in Switzerland.
Close to
and
Gstaad.
Close to Gstaad, 20
A little
minutes
bit
from Gstaad.
longer runway,
A very long runway. It's a 2
But-
kilometer runway.
yeah, but still covered with mountains.
Yeah, beautiful place to fly.
Yeah.
And then we also have a Phenom 300. We operate in Zurich.
Yeah.
And that's our also newest airplane we have. We received it in a brand new delivery in September. And it's home based here in Zurich. And it's also a 100% charter airplane.
Okay, so you have 3 home bases and 3 aircraft.
Exactly.
And when did you start the whole journey?
Haute Aviation was founded about 1.5 years ago.
Only.
Yes.
So you're like a startup.
We are a startup. We are a startup. Everything is family-like in our company. My wife is doing a lot of work in the background
Yeah.
and also in the front on charter sales and marketing and communication. I will be the accountable manager of the company because we should receive our new AOC in January or February.
Oh, that's cool.
And the idea was, as I was saying before, to do something boutique-like, and that's the idea of Haute Aviation. To be a boutique company, to give to the charter client a family feeling.
And how is it going so far?
We had a fantastic year. We could achieve 80% more than what we expected in 1 year. So with this airplane we did fly 550 hours a year.
Wow.
On the Phenom we did 80 hours a month. And on the Global we did about 100 to 150 hours a month. So for us as a little company, fantastic numbers. And I hope we can continue like that.
And how many pilots you have already on board?
We have about 15 pilots, flight attendants, sales, charter. So we are growing quite quickly. We started with 3 people, and now 1 year later we have 15. Yeah, we were searching pilots for the PC-12. We are not searching pilots, we are searching aviators. We want people to fly here as a passion
Yeah.
and not as a job.
And why is this so important? Is it also from a skill level important for you?
Yes.
Because you have such high challenging airports?
Exactly. On the end, our operation, nothing is standard.
Yeah.
Our operation is quite complicated. We fly VFR, join IFR, and land again VFR somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think that's something of the most complicated flights you can do.
Yeah.
Person who is not used to fly VFR will be quite lost.
Yeah.
But everybody can learn it. But you learn it quicker when you're an aviator and not a pilot.
Sure. What's your personal highlight in aviation?
I think that's two. One was with the Global Express into Bhutan, Paro.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. And the second one is to operate the Global Express out of St. Stephan.
Yeah, I have seen some pictures of this scenery.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. It's such a big aircraft in the middle of the mountains.
It's fantastic.
And I could imagine the same in Bhutan.
Exactly.
It's very crazy to have.
It was beautiful.
You need special tests to land there, or do
No,
you
you have a navigator who joins you.
Yeah.
And then he flies with you into Bhutan and explains you where you need to fly to and what you need to do. And so you just follow his advice and then you land there.
Cool. I guess you have to prepare the flight.
Yeah, we will prepare and then we go and fly. Our flight time is about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Very fast.
Very fast. And yeah, so you will have a beautiful flight and I hope you feel comfortable on our plane.
That's a nice office.
Beautiful, huh?
So unfortunately during the flight this seat will not be free for me.
No, unfortunately.
So you fly with two pilots, even the plane is certified for single pilot operations.
Exactly, correct. First, it's important to have two commercial pilots in the cockpit, both type rated, and that's very important for our operation to give to the passenger the level of safety they like to have.
Why you didn't go for a club business model? Why you go for fully commercial? I heard you are the first commercial operator of a PC-12 in Switzerland.
Yeah, for us it was, I started also in a club before I started my PC-12 career in 2008, 2009. Yeah. Because it was not possible to go single engine turbine IFR in Europe. Yeah. Then EASA started to change the rules. It was possible, and I think it's like about 2 years ago it's possible to do it in Switzerland, or 3 years in the meantime. And we took clearly the decision to go the extra mile and do it, and then we were the first Swiss commercial PC-12 operator, because it was important to give to the passenger the feeling and also that they know that you need to be a commercial pilot in the front. The club system is completely different. In a club system you don't need to be a commercial pilot. With your pilot, with your PPL IR license, you are able to fly the plane and you are allowed to fly in a club. Yeah. And the passenger doesn't know if you're in the cockpit are a commercial pilot or if you're a PPL pilot, because you just come with your 4 stripes. Yeah. And that's a little bit the point for us why it was important. It's also, the next thing is the club model is quite complicated. You need to be 30 days in a club before you can fly on the plane. So that means when somebody wants to book us immediately, he cannot fly for 30 days. He needs to join the club and then we can go flying. But in our system, you can book 5 minutes before the flight and we go flying. And you can take different people with you. We can take 2 different groups with them. Let's say we have 2 families who want to book the flight together. We can do that. We are allowed even to sell seats if we would like to. And that's all not possible in a club.
Okay. And how is the booking process working? I fully understand you cannot talk about customers, but just imagine if I want to book a flight, can I just WhatsApp your wife and say, hey, fly me from Zurich to Gstaad? And then
exactly.
It's very simple, easy.
That's very simple. Then you sign a contract, you pay the invoice and we go. Yeah.
Would this flight from Zurich to Geneva now cost for us if we would like to charter it for just 2 people?
Yeah, it's about around 5,000 euro including VAT, round 5,000 something.
And
it depends from where. But now we are here and we can do a different price.
Okay.
But,
yeah, so unfortunately you have to leave and make the seat free for your co-pilot. And then we check out the cabin. What are the features in the cabin?
Perfect.
Thanks.
Thank you.
See you later.
See you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Hotel Uniform, request taxi. Hotel Uniform, wind calm, runway 28, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28, Hotel Uniform.
So, lucky us, we have the whole plane for ourselves, only for 30 minutes, but anyways, so we can test out all the seats. Alex actually told us that the best seat is back there, so let's check it out. All in all, these seats are great. This one is especially great because it's the quietest seat in the whole plane, because it's the farthest off from the turbine. Also have a great unobstructed view down there currently with the fog that is covering the countryside of Switzerland. And I'll show you a really nice feature of these seats. Well, generally you can just pull this lever and turn around however you want. You can have your friend there, be in this 4-seater club config. But actually, what I think is the coolest feature of this plane is these are actually lie flat seats. So you can pull up your leg rest here, pull your chair out to the side, and then go to the very back and take a nap. Our flight is only 30 minutes, but if it was 2 hours, I'd probably take a nap here. But if you don't want to take a nap, you can also just as well work. They have these really nice tables with the carbon lining, which is just perfect to answer some emails. They're actually also going to get internet in here as well in the future. You have a standard plug under the table. Also you have a USB-C and standard USB 3.0 plug for your phone. Also in the NGX you have the new touch controls for the lighting. All in all, just a great cabin.
Right heading 020, clear dial 04, 50, 40.
So we are back on the ground, back in the train. Unfortunately, we have to drive back from Geneva to Zurich by train.
Yeah, we had 30 minutes on the flight to Geneva, and now we have 3 hours back. But nevertheless, we enjoyed every minute of it.
So it's not only the plane who is very nice
Yeah.
from outside, also from the inside, especially the X1. It's even quieter inside because they reduced in cruise speed the RPM. The company itself, I just got the feeling they are all aviators on board on this company. It's a small company, just 1.5 year old, and you really can feel that they want to provide the best service for their customers. So very personal, very safe, as they are flying the 2 pilots in the cockpit. Even it's allowed with only one pilot. And we would definitely like to show you more about Haute Aviation, like their home base in Gstaad and their base in St. Stefan
with the Global Express.
Yes.
Looking forward to that.
Yes.
And until then, you know the deal. Like and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.